Wedding chimes? Every one of the signs Amy Robach and TJ Holmes will before long be locked in 1 year after they lost GMA positions because of issue. From unique Christmas presents to striking confirmations, the 2 or 3 has continually prodded a commitment and done practically nothing to hide their longing to tie the knot. Amy, 50, and TJ, 46, facilitated GMA 3 and were cherished for their vivacious characters and on-camera compatibility. Last January, after insight about the partners' undertaking became visible, ABC announced that the 2 wouldn't be getting back to the organization. As of late, the pair began the Amy and TJ digital broadcast where they ended their quietness about the relationship and the contention encompassing it. From that point forward, several has been extremely open, and maybe the pair could be taking it very seriously. Last year, Amy and TJ uncovered they were prepared for a commitment around 7 months in the wake of being terminated. The previous co-secures were prepared to put the embarrassment behind them and spotlight on the fate of their relationship. An insider let us know week by week that Amy and TJ were in a decent spot. They're continuing on from all the negative around the undertaking and looking toward the future together, the source explained. Months after insight about their title-getting issue was uncovered to the general population, the couple appeared to be content, however they proceeded to hide out at that point. The source additionally uncovered the pair were wanting to move in together and at last get engaged. Over special times of year, TJ Holmes shared a photograph of the Christmas present he got Amy via virtual entertainment that closely resembled a ring box. The previous Great Morning America have took to his Instagram stories to flaunt a minuscule gift enclosed covered red and dark plaid wrapping paper. The gift had a red bow on top and gave off an impression of being the size of a ring box, ideal for lodging a wedding band. However, he didn't uncover what was inside the container, the previous CNN anchor stated. Last one. Significant one, it with a gift emoticon interspersing the subtitle. Relationship objectives. Last month, Amy asserted that she completely plans to wed TJ, or if nothing else use whatever is left of their coexistences during an episode of the couple's new web recording, Amy and TJ. As the couple addressed fan questions, one audience inquired as to whether the pair had spoken about marriage, regardless of just finishing every one of their separations from their past accomplices somewhat recently. "Are you all going to seal the deal?" they inquired. Amy answered, "It's getting looked at. We didn't enter this relationship for no particular reason, or we should find out what occurs. We entered this relationship since we expected on spending our lives together. I don't have the foggiest idea. We both have 2 relationships under our belts." She made sense of, as it's not something we're hustling to or surging towards. Yet, there is something I get it. There's this craving. I need to use whatever might remain of my existence with you. TJ prodding answered, "Yet you would rather not wed me? It's on the table. In any case, stand by. What about you?" Just I responded to that, Gamey immediately applauded back. The previous commentator fumbled a piece prior to conceding that there's a little box under the tree at home for his sweetheart. "I need to wed you, to some extent. I need to wed you since you are 50 and I'm 46 and I'm tired of presenting you as my sweetheart," TJ conceded. Gratitude for taking note of the age contrast, Gamey terminated back. "Currently married?" TJ prodded that he and Amy had proactively made the following stride in their relationship and furtively got hitched. The previous Don't Rest have offered the remark while resolving a fan's inquiry regarding in the event that they'd at any point get matching tattoos. Amy didn't have a lot to express yet after a couple of off-kilter minutes. TJ made a stunning confirmation. "Would it be advisable for us to simply tell everyone?" he asked before tongue-in-cheek conceding, "We have tattoos, we're hitched, and we live respectively." Amy snickered at her sweetheart's comment as the maker, sounding awkward, continued on toward the following inquiry. Well-qualified assessment. Fresh insight about Amy and TJ's alleged issue broke in November 2022, sending shockwaves through the Great Morning America newsroom, as they were lawfully hitched to others at that point. The pair were removed from the morning show's 3rd hour in January 2023 and proceeded to unobtrusively date before long as they formally finished their particular relationships and settled their separations. Almost a year after the issue news, the pair declared their web recording, named Amy and TJ, and prodded that they'd be serving tea. Around the same time their webcast was delivered, reports twirled that Amy and TJ's individual ex-companions, Andrew Shue and Marilee Fiebig, had been dating for quite a long time. Shue and Fiebig supposedly fortified over the injury of Amy and TJ's issue. However, advertising master Eric Schiffer said that their ex's undertaking wasn't terrible for Amy and TJ. Schiffer, administrator of the Los Angeles-based firm Standing Administration Advisors, talked solely to the U.S. Sun about Amy and TJ's 2023 and what lies ahead in 2024. The best thing that happened to the two of them, TJ and Amy, is the undertaking between their exes currently made what befell them appear to be minor and practically standardized, Schiffer said. Paradoxically, it further helps them in light of the fact that somehow or another they're practically slight casualties, meaning their exes very nearly one increased them as it were. It moves the concentrate away from them and causes them to appear to be standardized, which will serve them. Schiffer said that in addition to the fact that their ex's undertaking assisted them, it with setting Amy and TJ up for progress with their new web recording. It guarantees mind-boggling appraisals for their digital broadcast, and likely we will gain proficiency with a few fascinating further subtleties that the general population has barely any insight into. This new sentiment, Schiffer said. In 2024, Schiffer said Amy and TJ might seal the deal.